take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rosebowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. It's a bunch formation. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's reeled in. It's Barrow. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tries to get it to the running back. It's caught. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the 1st down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down the touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
And here's the return. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, knocked the ball to 44. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets the 1st and still running. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. The balls line up on 1st and 10 now. Makes the grab on the move. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Breaks free. Tackle made him to play at the 29-yard line. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as...
And here he goes. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Here's the second down play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
There's the stiff one. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice game.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll run out of bounds for picking up a few yards on the play. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Checks this down to the running back. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Makes the grab. It's Barrow. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. And the Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush gets home.
The offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman. Nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got a man down the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. Toss over the middle. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The Buckeyes come to the line, set a fresh set of downs. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Has a pass to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by that tackle for a loss.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Volunteers looking to run some tempo here.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Second down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, a skill-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. No running. Handed off to the running back. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 47. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Had a sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines, and
breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The back's got it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. The defense showing blitz here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Let's see if this score curve can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out. It's low. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking right, this one caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he'll take it into the end
tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy.
It's blocked. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Dumps it down and back. They bring it down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 49. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. A quick throw out left, complete. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. Buckeyes will have first and 10 here.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers quickly, and receiver on the screen. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback. Now, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete. And the Vols will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver makes the grab, makes the first down, but Posey Price, big hit there at the end.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And he'll be brought down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense just blew up that play.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Catch made on the out route. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And third and short, they hand the ball off. He shreds the tackle. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. A solid run, good for first down yardage.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
It's complete on the crossing route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield. He misses it. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Second down after that previous play. He hands it to the back. Breaks an open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The offense going with the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And the wideout goes in motion. QB decides to keep it here. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They continue to roll up the score. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. see what they can do here. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Heading left after the handoff. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense... condensed.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it 2nd and short.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him...
He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer. offensive machine.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And the point after is right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's an option look. Powers through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
Important second down play coming up. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Grinding away on the ground. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, hands it off with some nice positive yards.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
He's got it with room to run. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
Timeout, Tennessee.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a 43-yard attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Defense is coming after him. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? The offense has it and still going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national